Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is JupiterJames, where I awaken the astrologer within you. You know, I really do feel that a time before technology, we were a people, a society, a culture that were better able to understand the language of the stars. And that way, with that language, we understood exactly what the universe wanted from us. And when we know what the universe wants from us, we can see it in our birth charts, we can understand the lessons, and that way we know our strengths, our gifts, our talents, and we can use them to get to our dreams further and faster. And so I'm just here behind this camera and on my little corner of YouTube to remind you of the innate gift and the innate language that you already speak. That way you can read your friends and your family and yourself. That way we all get to our dreams further and faster, okay? So if that sounds good to you, let's get into it. Today we're gonna get into Mars in the 10th house. Now, Mars in the 10th house is gonna be someone who is very career driven, someone who is a powerhouse in their career, someone who does not mind competition within their career and needs a certain sense of competition within their career, and really will ascend that corporate ladder very, very quickly, probably at a young age. So if this sounds good to you, let's go ahead and separate the aspects before we unlock those secrets. That way we understand each individual aspect out in the world and we can do with them what we may. You know, we're not just confined to Mars in the 10th house and only know that aspect and we just know Mars in the 10th. No, let's use these things to help us better understand more things. Now, so Mars in the birth chart is always going to be the motivation and the action and the MO of the person. Where is this person's action being put in this life? What is this person's energy and life force energy being put into in this life? What is this person tired from and putting, like when they come home at night and they go, oh my God, I'm so tired. We're all tired for different reasons, believe it or not. Like, I know a lot of people on the surface are tired because of work, but in this sense, I want you to think of it's a more zoomed in, what is the soul tired from? And we are tired from putting energy in what? And Mars is gonna show me that. Now, Mars is the action, energy, and will of the person. It's also the thing that the person is willing to fight for. It's the thing that this person is willing to defend. And this is also sometimes, depending on where Mars is, will show me the conflicts that this person will have and where these conflicts arise, okay? Now, with the 10th house is ruled by Capricorn and it's ruled by Saturn. It is a very karmic house because with Saturn and being anywhere, it means karma. And believe it or not, your 10th house, the house of your work and who you become in this life, is karmic. Who you are destined to be and who people see you as ultimately is karma. We never just end up in a job. We never just end up in a career. You never just end up there. It takes work. A doctor, it took them 10, 20, 40 years to get to where they were because Saturn is there, right? Saturn is the slow teacher, the slow teacher that is saying, look, I'm not gonna open these doors unless you learn. So think about that. It's also karmic. Certain doors don't open to certain people, you know, like everyone can't be a singer, everyone can't be a doctor, everyone isn't meant to be a cashier, everyone, it's karmic. So they also say that the 10th house is the midheaven, okay? This is the midheaven. So when you hear midheaven, this means 10th house, this means your career style and who you become, okay? Now, what happens when we throw Mars in the 10th house? Mars in the 10th house is gonna mean for me, if I ever saw this in a birth chart, it's gonna mean for me that this person is very career oriented and this person is putting a lot of their energy in ascending the corporate ladder or becoming who they know and feel themselves to be in this world. Whatever dream, whatever vocation this person sees themselves as, they're gonna be putting a lot of energy in that. And this could be anything. I mean, of course the sign will color what you become in the exact midheaven that you are, or the exact career vocation you fall into, but the energy in which you go after that is gonna be there. You're gonna have a lot of energy there. And I could imagine that your job is gonna be a job that requires a lot of energy of you. You know, your job isn't gonna be something that you sit behind a desk and just sit there all day. It's gonna require you to be on your feet in some form or fashion. It's gonna require you to sweat a little bit for it. It's gonna require you to battle and compete and be very action oriented in your job. And if you're not action oriented, then it's a lot of conflict in your job. There's a lot of people that you have to battle or take down or just, you know, compete with. So that would be Mars in the 10th house. Now, with Mars in the 10th house, you are also going to be someone that your legacy in the world you take very seriously. You will not be somebody that takes that very lightly, and you are willing to fight and defend your legacy in the world and who you show up as in this world. You will also have coworkers that want to compete with you and want to battle you. No matter how you may come into the situation, no matter what you may feel towards your coworkers will want to battle you. You know, they're gonna want to bring the battle to you, and you're just like, I don't want to compete with you guys. Like, I'm just doing my job. But you will also be someone that people see as a little bit selfish in your career, and it won't be because you are, but it's because you are so laser focused on your goal that people go, wait, he just came in here today, he didn't say hi. Wait, he just came in here today and he didn't, like, he's not the friendliest. But it's not because you're not friendly, it's just because you want to get the job done. A lot of your energy, when you put Mars in the 10th house, think sometimes, believe it or not, you guys, whether we want things to happen or not, no matter how we are shaking and baking and believing that we are showing up in our career, sometimes this is just the stamp that the mask and the stamp and the energy that is on you without you trying. You're like, damn, I'm trying to be nice, like I try to be helpful, I try to like show people that I'm not a force to like be afraid of, but it doesn't matter what I do. Like, people just see me as that, and my coworkers don't want anything to do with me, or, you know, it's like that. So you will also be in a career that is probably very either athletic or it's very men driven, like it's a heavy male demographic within your career, whatever it is, you know, because Mars drives men, and this is at the top, and this means that you're going to be catering to men in your career. So this could also remind me of Aries in the 10th house or Scorpio in the 10th house, but I know you're going to have, it's going to be male dominated. Whatever you do is going to be male dominated in your career. Now, if this sounds like you, could you let me know if this is you in your career? You're going to be someone that is very strong, someone that people are not going to want to trifle with in your career. You are going to be a force to be reckoned with in your career. People are going to go, I do not want to compete with that person. I do like, but they're still going to try. They're still going to try, and they're going to do it in their own way. But people are going to know, I don't know how I'm going to take that one down. Damn, because Mars is at the apex. Mars is going to be at the pinnacle. That battle energy is going to be at the pinnacle. So you're going to come off as someone that people know that you got it, okay? Like they're like, damn, he got it. Oh, I hate him. Oh, I hate her. She's so fucking good in her career. He's so good. You see what I mean? Like, even though you're good, people are gonna like, it's gonna infuriate people how good you are. But you are also going to be someone that, again, a lot of men are going to want to compete with, because when you walk out, you're going to have a very masculine appearance, whether you are a man or woman, you're going to be very just like strong out in the world. People are going to see that on you. You're going to be a symbol of strength out in the world. If this sounds like you, write down below if this sounds like you or if this is ringing true for you. And while you're at it, tell me the sign that your midheaven, your 10th house is in, okay? And that will let me know what you possibly could be in your career, okay? And that's exciting, right? So yeah, I will see y'all in the next video, and I will, yeah, signing out. Bye.